Good morning. Okay, welcome to our first lesson, which is mathematics. Now today we are going to learn how we can construct what? Irregular polygons. Irregular what? Polygons. And mostly is about the quadrilaterals. So we said quadrilaterals, quadrilateral is what? A four-sided figure. Example of quadrilaterals: rectangle, square, rhombus, parallelogram, and trapezium, isn't it? But we have regular quadrilaterals. The regular quadrilaterals are what? The squares and rectangle, because each angle is what? 90 degrees, isn't it? But the remaining one, rhombus, parallelogram, trapezium, are what? Irregular quadrilateral. Tunaelewana? So for our case here, we're having an example that is saying using a ruler, a protractor, and a pair of compass only. Construct a rhombus UVWZ, whereby UV is what? 3 centimeter, and angle UVW is what? 105 degrees. So what are we going to do? We are going to have the rough sketch of our rhombus. And you know that a rhombus is what? A special what? Square that has been tilted at a certain angle. Tunaelewana? Now, let us have our rough sketch. So this is what we are going to do. The first step, you are supposed to construct which line? UV. So this is your point U, this is V. And it's going to be what? Exactly 3 centimeter, isn't it? Now the angle UVW is exactly what? 105 degrees. So at point V, you come and construct what? 105 degrees. Are we together? And we know that a rhombus, properties of a rhombus, all sides are equal. So if UV is 3 centimeter, it means VW will be also at 3 centimeter. So this one is going to be our point Z. This one is also 3 centimeter. Another property of this rhombus: the opposite angle V and Z are always equal. Tunaelewana? Kwa pamoja? Hii na hii ni the same. Z and V. The angle at those points, point Z and V, are always equal. And then also the angle at point U and W are also equal. Tunaelewana? Now, at this point we are having what? 105 degrees. Sinivo? The two angles at point U and V, when you add, you get what? 180 degrees. Tunaelewana? Tumesikilizana? Hata ikuwe parallelogram, the two base angle, interior base angle, when you add, you get what? 180. So get the difference. 180 minus 105. Hapa itabaki ngapi? 75 degrees. So meaning that here it's also going to be 105 degrees, 75 degrees. Are we together? Tunaelewana? So that when you add all interior angles, they add up to what? 360. Are we together? Now let us construct. Line UV is what? 3 centimeters. Now there are two ways of constructing a given length on a line. You can directly use a ruler, or you use what? A compass, and you transfer the length on that line. Are we together? So this is the first step I'm saying. It is 3 centimeters. So for my case, I'm not going to use 3 centimeter. I'm going to magnify. I'm going to use 30 centimeter. Tunaelewana? So this is my 30 centimeter. It is at this point. So that is our point V. So that is your 3 centimeter. Step 2, you can also get that length using a compass. With your compass on a ruler, you get that 3 centimeter, and then you transfer. You don't interfere the compass. Again, you transfer the same length. You find that it just confirm, isn't it? So it is 3 centimeter. So the next step, we need to construct which angle? UVW, which is what? 105 degrees. So with your protractor at point V, 105. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 105 is here. Sawa. So that is 105 degrees. Sawa. Next step, the next property, we know that a rhombus, all sides are equal. Now from point V, we need to locate point W. Exactly what? 3 centimeter. Now that is our point W. Kwa pamoja. Next step, we need to get the angle at point U. And I gave you a hint that to get the angle at point U, tumesema that the interior angles, the base interior angles of a quadrilateral should add up to 180 degrees. So you take 180 minus 105, so here it should be what? 75 degrees. Now let us use our protractor to get 75. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. And it should be exactly 75 degrees. Are we together? And I've seen most of you are failing to construct this 75 degrees. You are getting exactly 75 degrees, but when you measure the distance, you know this line and the line of UZ and VW, they are parallel, meaning the interdistance should be the same. But I've seen some of you in your scenario, you have drawn in this manner, even. So the distance here, it's not the same as here, meaning that these two lines are not parallel. If you extend them, they are going to meet at a certain point. Are we together? So that one is not a rhombus. Make sure it is exactly 75 degrees, and when you measure the interdistance between those two parallel lines, it's the same. Again, UZ is also going to be what? 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters. So that is our point Z. Now that is how we construct our rhombus. The properties of a rhombus, let us review them. One, property number one, yes? All sides are equal. If the height is 3 centimeter, It means here it is also 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter. Tunaelewana? Another property, two interior opposite angles are equal. The angle at point Z and point V, they are also the same. Tunaelewana? And then also the angle at point U and W are also the same. Another property, diagonals, are they the same? Diagonals, when you join, diagonals will not be the same. Tunaelewana? That's why it's known as what? An irregular polygon. Tunaelewana? As much as all sides are equal, we have a difference in angles. The diagonals are not equal. That's why it's known as what? An irregular polygon. Tunaelewana? Are we together? Sawa sawa.